Sarasota Street Talk is to introduce people of the surroundings.
We're literally right now, we're downtown Sarasota, and we hear people all around us telling different stories. Those are the streets talking.
The beaches, the restaurants, the nightlife, the farmers market, all that there is to do here, and what's to love about Sarasota.
Whether you're famous, whether you're a business owner, whether you're a regular person from out of state.
Talking to people who've been here 3 years and people who've been here 30 years, it gets a lot of different perspectives, and it can educate other people about other things to do here.
And so when you hear the expression, God, I wonder what these streets would say if they could talk. Sarasota Street Talk is making the streets talk, and we're recording what they're saying. So that to me, that is what Sarasota Street Talk is all about.
Hey, so we're learning a little bit every time. Yeah, we went in and we had the cameras on one time and didn't tell somebody till the end, and then they threatened to sue us because we did.
So
it's like, yeah, I'm on
that's
the
an idea,
witness
actually.
protection program, and I gotta. No, kidding.
So I won't be able to sue you after that?
No.
Well, you can.
There's nothing there.
and you probably will win.
Okay.
So have your attorney call my attorney.
I have a bad attorney,
We'll, yeah, just have
Couple
attorneys
bucks.
talk.
My attorney is not that good, so.
In fact, I think your attorney is my attorney, so I think we'll be fine.
How are you doing, guys?
Hey,
Joey
so
D.
Joey, man, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
with
you
us.
for having me. Thank you.
Mr. Joey
Hey,
D. He's got his equipment.
Thank you. Hey, guys.
No, if he had his equipment, man, this place would be rocking.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would
I'm
be
telling
nice.
you, man. This.
Boom. Boom.
So I think last time I went up there, it was up at Ovation. Teresa had her kids down, so her kids were staying over at Ovation, and,
Right.
and so Joey he reached out. He's like, just on whim. He was like, yeah, you're gonna be up, and like, in fact, we will. So we went up there, and her kids went over to the top. They were there for the weekend. Teresa was up there. We hung out, and he, like always, rocked the house. Just
We had a good time. I
had a
remember
fantastic
that night.
time.
So introduce yourself, what you do, for a lot of people who don't know you as well as Mark knows you. You know?
Yeah, of course. No, my name is Joey D. I'm a DJ around town, and I book DJs too. So we like a team.
Okay.
And we have a couple of places downtown where we can DJ. We try to perform and express ourselves and make people dance, of course.
Right. So where are you most? I mean, I know you're at Ovation quite
we have
a
couple
bit.
of spots
right?
downtown. We do have Ovation. We have Pizza and Brew. We have Yumi Sushi. We have Aloft. Actually, after the interview, I'm going to go to Aloft at the
Oh,
pool.
you're
gonna
okay.
Aloft.
Welcome to join
Scott.
me, guys.
So I know we're doing after.
Aloft?
We know we're
What
doing
time is
after
that?
That's going to be the
Stoudemire's.
after party from the.
After
Yeah.
party, after a podcast party. Yeah.
After
The hell,
what?
good idea.
Ashley,
We
so
always
Scott's,
we typically do after Saturdays after the
brainchild.
show. We usually stop and we have a pop at.
yeah, we have a juice.
Gator
Okay.
or
Get some orange
Bricks,
juice
one
or
of those two
something,
places.
you know.
And then sometimes the afternoon just keeps going right into the night.
You know, but Saturdays is kind of like, because like Scott,
Saturday.
you work really hard. I work all week. It's like as a realtor, you never really stop.
Right.
And so this is a
Weekends
lot of
and that.
fun to do this on a Saturday. So we have our water or juice afterwards, over at the Gator Club. They don't serve juice. And,
So what time are you at
I'm
Aloft?
going to be there from 1 to 4. Actually,
1 to 4, there you
it's
go.
only for guests.
Oh,
But of
okay,
course,
all
if you
right.
want to come, let me know,
Right.
guys.
oh, really?
I would be
Wonderful.
happy to have you.
Wow. So we really, ironically, we stop at 1, Scott.
Right, ironic.
We may
That's
have
why I
to
did
go.
And we
it
have
at
to
1,
be,
you know?
and there's our friends having a pool party
At
at
3
4,
o'clock.
so
At
we're
4
good.
o'clock or is it
No,
3 o'clock?
3 o'clock, but
3 o'clock. Well,
so
tonight
1 to
it's
3
4
Aloft.
o'clock.
We'll see how that works
Now
out.
it's
a
4
busy
o'clock.
day, guys.
If not, another week, we'll follow you though. So you're on like Facebook a lot, right?
Yes. You can
so
find
we
me
can
on
get your
Facebook
schedule.
for my private name. I do have a DJ name too, DJ page, DJ Joey D.
Yep.
But I'm more active on my personal page.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I got hacked.
Yeah,
So
and
for
I
my
want to
DJ
thank
page.
I want to thank you again. This has been a little while since this has happened, but the Make-A-Wish Foundation event
Oh, that
that
was
we
a
did, that
very
was
nice.
so. This
event.
is right about.
That's the first
Joey-
time I met
No,
him.
we met a little bit off and on before
Right.
that, but we really didn't talk as much until about then. And so we were doing as we all know, but for the 5 people that are listening,
5. Whoa, we doubled.
5. We went up
We-
by
we
3.
went 2.5.
We went up
My
by
neighbor
3.
is
It
listening too.
was 2.5. It was 2.5. Now it's 5.
And my mom in Belgium too. Yeah.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
2, so it makes
in
7.
Belgium, it's in
In
Yeah,
Belgium,
okay.
all right.
But yeah, so we reached out to Joey, and he's like, "Don't even worry about it. Like, I'm there." And it was amazing that he was there for I think standard sets are a couple hours. He was there the entire time,
Yep.
and just it was fantastic. So thank you for that.
Thank you for
He's
having me,
always
and that's a
about,
very nice organization, and I'm fully supporting too. So
Yeah.
thank you for that, Mark, and thank you for what
Absolutely.
you did. That was a very great event. Thank you to Cine Bistro too.
No, and that worked out. That worked
was
out
very
really,
nice.
really well. So I went up to
When is the next one?
So,
What's that?
When is the next one?
Next one, I'm not sure. We don't have one
Make-A-Wish?
planned. Yeah,
No.
Carrie Shaw is actually working with Nicole quite a bit now, doing little events over there,
right,
which is
right,
great
yeah.
because that's what the whole group's about. That's what everything's about, is just connecting people together, and they go off and they do their thing, and
And for
become
good cause, too,
friends, and
yeah.
yeah. So now they're doing their own thing separately, which is great. They hooked up. Carrie hooked up with Top Golf, so now they're doing some stuff over there with
Yeah.
Top Golf. I don't know if Tiger's involved with that, but I think he sold his shit or something. I don't even
I
think
don't
he's
know.
part of that anymore, or I don't know.
So how long have you been doing what you're doing here in Sarasota?
It's been 12 years now. We
Oh, wow,
started
okay.
Clasico 12 years ago
no
when
kidding.
Clasico was a restaurant, a bar. They didn't know
Right.
Yeah.
what they were doing, and I mean they knew what they were doing, but they didn't know what scene it was. So it was
Sure.
a restaurant, a bar, and after a club. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun
Yeah.
12 years ago, and Sarasota changed a lot. We have more nightlife now, and it's popping up, and I love it. And I love to see it like this. I came here like 13 years ago from Belgium, and I could see the change. Sarasota, you came here like 10 years ago, farmer market. You couldn't see you guys.
Right.
You see?
No, nothing.
We
Yeah, 10
and we
years
talk
ago-
about that a lot. I've been here 10 months.
Yeah.
That-
I
okay.
just moved here, so
And I've been here
and
since
he's
80.
been here, most of
So
his life.
pretty
so.
much, yeah. This nothing like, and even with the time you were here, none of this was here. I mean, so like you'd come here for a specific purpose. Like you'd come to a store to buy something, and then you would turn, you go home. Like there's no reason to really stay and like wander around, and there's no restaurants as much. And Clasico was, I mean, they were there obviously, couple places, but
It was
it
Clasico.
was a little sketchy
APQ,
15 years ago, right downtown.
But I remember, I came here with some friends the first night, and we were looking for a place to eat after 8:30. We couldn't find any. We couldn't find any place to eat after 8:30. No, you have so many places you can eat until 2 o'clock, and it's so nice to see that city is popping up like this.
Yep. And there's so much more planned. Like the growth about to happen within the next 2-3 years.
Tell me more.
Ridiculous.
Tell me more. I want to hear.
So, and some people, are up. Some people want to keep it smaller, and I understand. But it's
But you probably love the
there's
growth. The 12 years you've been doing this, right? You love seeing all the stuff opening and
Oh, yeah,
the
it's
more
very good
bars
for
and the more
us.
clubs and all that.
It's-
Great for business.
Yes, it's nice, and you can discover new artists too. That's why it's opening to more people, to more crowds.
Right.
So it's very nice. It gives the opportunity to your young kids who wants to DJ or wants to perform, and you have your musical school too, and those musical school can find some gigs for them, for the students at night, and they can perform in public. And that's tough to perform in public like this. For the first time, it's always good to have a smaller venue, of course.
Right.
And that's nice to have those bars who's hiring locals and having music every night. I'm all about that,
so. This is how much respect I have for Joey. So we were
Thank you,
up at the Art Ovation this past weekend, like telling you with Teresa, and here I'm always been kind of fascinated with how that works, and I was asking some simple questions, and right out of the blue he's like, "I'll show you how to do it," which I didn't expect. I mean, I didn't expect that, and I'm like, no, it's okay, because it's what you do. And he's like, no, I mean, I have no problem. If you were coming a bit early or something, I can show you little bits and pieces of it. And I mean, there's plenty of room for everybody. Like, not like I'm going to do it.
No,
or
but I
anything,
love
but,
to
but I
share
respect it. I mean,
the experience.
Yeah.
It's very nice, and being behind the decks, it's a nice experience, and knowing what you're doing. Excuse me, the truck.
No, that's right.
I'm sorry, yeah,
we do have that
we'll
part.
take
We
care-
haven't figured out the
We'll take
sound
care of
booth.
him later.
That's the live problem.
how to make this soundproof.
That's a good problem.
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
take
yeah.
care of him later.
We'll always be on the streets. We're
Yeah.
never going to be in a
we'll
building,
put the soundproof walls up here.
right,
next time.
Mark? We'll never have a studio.
We're never gonna know. This
We're
is where
on the streets.
people
That's what
are.
we love
This is
about
where
this,
We're always
yeah.
going to be right out here in the heat
Yeah.
with Mr. Abel out there on the street. Who,
Yeah.
by the way, please tip him. He's very, very hot right now.
Yeah, have you seen the statue guy? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
we're a
yeah,
friend.
yeah.
We're
Yeah,
friends
he's
of
a good
his
friend
now.
of ours,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
He was at the he was at the Make-A-Wish.
He was at Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
He was. the
remember-
one-
you
that's
remember
right,
Sanders?
that's
Yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah.
He was the
Remember.
Superman.
Yeah,
So we met him originally. He was across the street. We were doing a show here again months and months ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Probably 6 months, 7 months ago, and he was standing in that corner. I'm like, that guy's really cool. So then we had him on the show, and then we became friends. Now we're friends. So
Nice.
we promote him, and he's great. He's great. So, anyways, we
And we have some wind too. Yep.
Sorry, we do this all the time. We're like squirrels. We just get off track of what we were just talking about.
So you came here 11 months ago, 10 months ago? You
I moved here 10 months ago. Yeah. So I was here in last September. Yeah. So it's awesome.
From where?
Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Chicago area. So
Nice
no more
musical scene there
snow.
too.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. I'm a big music guy.
Okay.
So we had a guy last week that does R&B, guitarist, a guitarist guy, and he's well, if you go, is that show? That show's not up yet. But if you go to
Sorry, what?
YouTube, if you go to YouTube next week, you'll be able to see him. He was really good. But we were talking about like Buddy Guy. You know, we were talking about Chicago. You know,
What's
like I've
his
seen
name?
Buddy
Davidas?
Guy. Paul Victor. Paul Victor is the guy's name.
Okay.
And
Nice,
anyways,
I have
but,
to check him out.
but Chicago music is great, and that's one thing I kind of miss. But it got really ugly in 2020. You know, everything got canceled.
I know.
I mean, the last show there, I think I needed to go in with a negative test. Yeah, I didn't have a vaccine card because I'm not vaccinated. But I went with a girl, and I walk in. He goes, "Can I see your card?" I go, "I don't have a card." He goes, "What?" I go, "But I have a negative test." So you had to have a negative test. So it was 21, 22,
Okay.
21, 22. But
21.
So I mean, when all that hit, you know, I just stopped going downtown.
Oh, don't tell me.
You know, so
I got hit by that too. You know, of course, everything was closed.
Yeah.
You couldn't perform in public.
Yeah.
I remember I was performing in Madison's on Monday afternoon. You know, and it was tough.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it was tough for everyone. You know, and we went through that, and here we are today.
Right. No, but you're right. Chicago,
Stronger than
great
ever.
music. Yeah. So we
Did you
digressed,
just
like,
ask a
totally.
COVID question?
We were just saying about. He said the music in Chicago is really good, and I go, yeah, but I quit going to concerts in 2020, you know, and then it was on and off again, getting in and getting out of those shows and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah. So how
that's
was that
that's
here?
the one thing. Obviously, family I miss, but I miss the music up there. You know.
Over here
Did
was
you
okay.
find
We
that
didn't
difficult
feel
here
it.
to deal with? I mean, was it?
It was less difficult than everywhere else.
Well, yeah,
I think
yeah,
so.
because
When I
Sarasota
have the
essentially
feedback
forgot
from
about
Europe,
COVID.
for example, France and Belgium, they were locked down. They couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
They had to go back home at 8 p.m. So over here, we were still a little bit free, you know. We
Yeah.
could walk with masks at the restaurants. So that was a good thing to be here
So it
at
really
that
didn't
time.
affect it too much. Like you still had, you were
For
still able
me,
to have shows.
It affected me,
just
of course,
weren't as-
because you know we couldn't be in public and you couldn't be in a group more than 10 people. So that was hard for me to DJ. But when I did it online, just to cheer up people, you know. And
This is-
Oh, that's
I
great.
like what I
This is
do.
why it's getting-
Yeah, yeah.
I like what I do,
yeah,
and I just
that's
want to share
awesome.
that with
Yeah.
my friends, and you know.
Yeah,
and
I was about to do some stupid joke about doing like a Zoom rave or something like, but yeah, I guess you
Well, that's
probably
what it
could.
was.
They were
Yeah,
happening.
Just go
They were
online and
happening.
people
There
would
were
just
like
join,
some
right?
listeners, and I was surprised. I had like listeners from New York.
How many
and
people would
everything.
listen? Yeah.
Not a lot. I mean, like 200, 300, but.
So how do you have enough energy to do this for? Because I mean, it's like a 4-hour gig, right? Sometimes
Yeah, it takes 6
4 or
hours
5,
because you have
6
1 hour
hours.
setup and 1 hour
Yeah,
to
yeah.
unload and load everything. You know, you always think that DJ is having fun, but we having fun. That's true. But we have the work on the side, and we are the first one at the gig, and we're the last one to leave.
Right.
Yeah,
You know, so. But that's fun. I love what I do, and the energy is the crowd. That's the crowd. The people who's dancing, and that give me the energy.
Right.
Of course, if I see some people yawning and, you know, my energy goes down.
So are you doing 2 shows today then? You're going to do Aloft in the afternoon and something else at night?
Yeah, I have a private event at Sage later on.
Oh, Sage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sage is opening up for quite a few new
For events, no?
presents. Yeah,
Wow,
I think it was like
Do
the
stuff.
past 2 months.
It's going to be my
Sort of have
first
some
event over
people
there.
back.
I'm looking forward to see what they did.
Is that the first time that you've
Yep.
been over at Sage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a cool little place up there.
I like it.
Yeah. So what time are you going on over at Sage?
Sage is going to be from 6 to 11.
Okay.
6 to 11.
So-
but that's a
so
private
that-
event.
So
that
you're
might-
talking about long day, right? He's going
that
to
might
set up at
be-
noon and be done at midnight. 12-hour day for
It's a
him.
long day.
Yeah.
That's a long day.
You know, you
We,
always
might
stop in
be
the-
we might be going to Sage.
Mark gets
It's pro-
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, this
maybe
is our
after,
day, man.
after 9
like
or
this
10.
is my.
You're going to Ella first, you jump in the pool,
Aloft,
and after
pool
you're going to
party.
Sage.
Oh,
we-
we're going
we
to
do this.
Stottlemyre's because we had a guest on 2 weeks ago whose band is playing at Stottlemyre's. So we
Yeah.
have to make an appearance there.
Yep.
And
Oh,
then-
nice.
then I guess we
So we do this, and then we go into Gator Club, and we have our juice. Like
The
I
sh-
said,
the
we have
chauffeur-
our juice.
our
or
Gator
chauffeur
juice.
better be on
we
time.
have like a lemonade or something, and then from there we're gonna go to the pool party to jump in the pool because by then we'll be probably dehydrated. Then, or maybe we stop in and see you at Aloft first,
Yeah.
And maybe go over.
that's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
said, yeah.
See then we go over to the pool party, jump in, jump out, and then go over to Sage, and then close the night out with you over at Sage.
So, Mark, I'm returning your question. Where do you get that energy?
Cocaine.
What?
Cocaine.
This is
Yeah, no.
recorded. No, he's kidding. He's kidding.
Yeah,
He's kidding.
No, I'm absolutely kidding. I said that for shock value.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that anymore.
You realize this is
So-
being recorded, right?
what's-
You know this is being recorded, right?
You know, and I can also edit stuff out.
No,
Like,
no,
I'm-
it's
I'm
just
totally
a joke.
kidding.
Everything we've ever said has
Is all
not been
look,
edited
no,
out.
drugs are
You know that,
bad.
right?
Alcohol is good.
They're-
Uh, No, and I know it's just I love what I do too. I guess that's kind of where you get the energy, because I mean I'm in awe of you, of being able to do that. So like it's a lot of energy. I mean
Yeah.
you set up, you do that for 4 hours, and you break it down. Like his equipment
Yeah,
is
you have
more
a
than
lot.
this, you know. And so I watched him the other night, putting all together. He comes up with just a huge cart full of stuff,
Right.
you know.
Oh, you have the
So-
same thing over here. You have all the
Yeah.
cables. You have the controller.
Mark
the
gets here.
Yeah, but
he
videos.
gets here at 8
I
and
get here
starts
about
setting up
3
for a
a.m.
10 o'clock show. So it takes him
And-
2 hours, and I get here at like quarter to 10.
It's so
He
funny.
hates it.
So, all right, so the
I'm
inside
like, Mark,
joke-
you really like controlling the situation. I'll get there a
Okay,
little
all right,
before
all
10.
right, so in all fairness, Joey. Okay, so if I was to help, in fact, I did this. Joey, what can I do to help you break down? He's like, no, cool, I got it. Because you got to weigh, right? You've got to weigh that things fit into things, and you've got a rhythm, right? And to explain it to somebody else, not that.
Yeah, by
You
the
wouldn't
time you
enjoy-
explain, you can do it by yourself.
Right,
So
right. So
there's
it's like
no
it's not
need
like he
to,
doesn't want the help, but he has a rhythm, right? So it's not like I don't want your help, Sky. It's just like
I
have a
appreciate you not
rhythm.
wanting my help. I appreciate you doing all of it.
So here's kind of the
I
joke.
get here a little before 10.
So was it a couple weeks ago? He went ahead and
2
and
weeks
so-
ago, yeah.
2 weeks ago, he was doing a beach cleanup, or so he says.
Volunteering
Right.
at Siesta. I was at
That's,
Siesta.
That's what I was told, right? So, no, he was doing a beach cleanup, which is great. And so I was setting the stuff up, and I got there at like 8 o'clock, and he strolls in about 5 till 10, 5 minutes before the show, and doing good for the neighborhood, cleaning up the beach
Yeah.
and all that. So
Volunteer
now
work,
he kind of
volunteer.
strolls in over at 10 till. This time you came in though at 9.
Today I was
Like,
here at
yeah,
9.
that
I'm
was
usually
fun.
here at 9, but
Yeah,
the
but
joke
the
joke is he always in the morning when he's here at 8, he's asking me if I'm out cleaning the beach because I'm not here.
Yes.
That's so.
Yeah, so I'm
it's
here at
just-
4 a.m.
So just
setting
assume I'm
up.
at Siesta
It's
every
like,
day
yeah,
That's
cleaning
a
the
good
beach every
excuse.
Saturday.
I'm like,
How's
hey,
the
I'm late. I'm cleaning the beach.
Yeah, how's the beach?
That's a good excuse.
It is, yeah.
And that's a great excuse because
As
if
long
you're
you
going to be
clean
late
the
for
beach.
something,
Don't forget to clean the beach after that.
if you're going to be late, be cleaning the beach.
Yeah.
because I mean that's
Cleaning the beach.
keep our beaches clean.
Yes, I did an event actually for Mode Marine, and like 2 months ago, 1 month ago, we cleaned the beach too, and we took a bunch of stuff. I mean, you'd be
yeah.
surprised what you can find on the beach. I mean,
I know.
T-shirts,
Oh,
cigarettes,
it's-
butts
it's-
everywhere, cans.
It looks really clean. Like I went out there and I'm like, the beach is really clean. But then you have, the grassy areas up,
Yep.
and you walk through there and there's junk in there, mostly
I
papers.
was very
but
surprised
there's
because it
beer
looks
bottle, there's other things. So I guess the public announcement is clean up
Keep-
after
keep
yourself.
check.
Yeah,
Yeah, pick up
and that's the
after
thing
yourself.
that
It always amazes me how like there's so many trash receptacles. There's so many places, but then you look in people's areas and there's just so much junk on the beach.
Yeah.
Like just put it in a bag. Like as you bring it on, just take it off.
right.
And,
We need to have him at the next beach party hanging out with us.
absolutely and not.
I don't know when it's going to be, but
It's going to be August something.
okay.
Which
So,
party? I'm sorry.
so
That-
I love his group.
page?
I love downtown Sarasota.
That's a group on the page.
So he usually does
Group on the
events,
page.
as you know, and we're going to do a beach party in August,
Yeah.
and you should come and hang out with us. But the point being is that when we leave there, it's clean.
Yeah.
There's not a
Oh, no,
there's
yeah.
not a thing. We have 100. We had like 120 people, and
That's nice. Where
it
when
was-
did you do that, guys?
The goal kind of is, man, just leave it cleaner than you came.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Leave
did
it
that in
cleaner than
April.
you
The end of
found.
April, we did that. But so yeah, keep it.
I think it's
I'm
going to
on
be
our
the
way.
second Sunday in August. And I'll secure
Sunday?
the second.
Yeah, on a Sunday instead of a Saturday.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because
Sunday
we're gonna
fun
have the
day,
podcast,
Sunday
we're
fun
gonna
day.
have a podcast.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have it. We can't.
All right,
not
count
have
me in,
this.
guys.
We were
I'll
gonna
be
do
there.
Yeah.
We can't be
Yep.
not here annoying people in the farmers market on a Saturday.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but yeah, no, obviously not your stuff. Just you come hang.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
us.
yeah. Not your.
I would love to.
That
Yeah,
is-
just
it's
come hang
always a
out
good
and
time.
meet people, and people
always
get to
a good
meet
time.
you, and
Perfect. It's
Yeah,
a
so
date.
it's like, and I always figure, look, if 12 people come, if 120 people come, either way, it's just a lot of fun. Luckily, we usually have a good number of people.
And so where do you do that, guys?
What's that?
Where do you do it? Which
where do we
beach?
do it?
Lido.
Lido?
Awesome.
Lido, the main beach over in Lido.
beach,
Okay.
Lido.
Do you need a permit for that, or I mean, like?
I don't know.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Oh, now you're bringing it
I don't
up.
know.
I remember there were some parties going on Lido, and cops were showing up, but they were very flexible. They were very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's if you're bringing like electronics, if you're bringing stuff more commercial kind of stuff like a party, then you might have to do something. This is more like a bunch of people gathering, bring your own Bluetooth radios,
Okay.
just food, just a bunch of people. So it's not so much a party.
Yeah,
but
everybody brings food that they share.
Yeah.
They bring their own booze. It's,
Sounds like a plan, guys. I'll be there. Call me in.
we have like collapsible hot tubs and stuff that we blow up.
so tell us about your next couple weeks. What do you have going? Is there anything,
So right now the
different
season
than you
is
normally
over.
do?
We're on the low
Oh,
season, so
yeah.
it's more quiet for the private events.
Okay.
But we still have the bars and the rooftop
Right.
to entertain. So that's basically what we're doing. Next week I'll be again at Ovation on a Friday, I believe. We're gonna be at Pizza and Brew, Yumi. I'm trying to switch a lot. I'm trying
Right.
to be a bit everywhere. We have Georgie's too, next to UTC, which is a very good place when you're going to UTC. Well, more like my office is downtown. I
Right.
love
Right.
downtown, and that's why I follow you, Mark.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. And I think we follow each other. I mean, like I
Exactly.
love what you do, and Scott. So I'm gonna come up with something. Scott's thing is he's all about remote location podcasts, which I think it's a great. No, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what would
one
you
night-
say about doing maybe a podcast at a time when Joey's playing, maybe up at Artivation sometime?
They'll let us.
Of
I mean,
course.
obviously, if
Of
he'll let
course.
us.
I mean, we'd have to go and talk to
We would-
management.
How would you want to do it? An evening, obviously, like a Friday night, and then do the podcast right before he comes on.
Yeah. Like before
And
he
then
comes
if he
on,
takes
and
a
then a little
break
bit,
or-
and we can maybe have like a live show. Like
I
listen
would
to it
love
for
that.
10
That
or
would
15
be
minutes.
very nice.
Because this is going. I mean, it will go out to people who cannot be here,
Right.
and don't have the opportunity to enjoy, your performance up at Artivation. But maybe they can through the podcast or through the YouTube videos.
I would
that we
love
do,
to.
Yeah,
that
when
would
they
be
come
nice.
down, they know who to go to see. Because they'll be
Right.
like, oh my God, we're down here.
That guy
Joey's
that-
up at the
yeah, Joey's at-
Artivation.
right.
We can do that for Labor Day weekend. We're having a big party, big weekend party at Autovation. We have like 3 days non-stop, even 4 days, I believe.
Oh, so we'll do
How about
our
we do this?
show
So
on
maybe we can do
Saturday.
that.
Want to get on that?
We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do our show Saturday, and then we'll do it with you on Sunday or Monday.
Sunday sounds good.
Sunday, I think,
wanna
would
do
be a
that?
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that-
that part of it would be, like a little interview with you beforehand.
Yeah.
When you're set up and everything, when you're ready. 10 minutes. And then maybe 10 or 15 minutes of the show. And just nothing but Joey D for 10 minutes.
Thank you, guys. That would be
Sounds like
awesome.
a perfect day to do
and
it.
Then we put it away, and then we continue to drink juice, and we enjoy the show. We just turn off the podcast.
I'm going to
Can you put that down?
Put
'Cause
that.
that's
I'm
awesome.
making a note,
That would be great.
and I will take my card and shoot
you,
me a
Scott.
text,
Yeah,
so I'll
he's-
have your number.
He's
Okay.
the booking pimp. Here
And
for
the
Sarasota
booking
Street Talk.
pimp now.
I'll send
So,
you that
yeah,
after the
he's-
interview.
Let's see the dates.
He's the man. He's the guy.
I probably should ask her. So
That was
what's
a very
the
good
date?
idea,
Do we know
actually.
the dates?
I'm looking forward for that.
No, that would actually be a lot of
That
fun.
would be nice.
And so I'm gonna act like a little fan again. Hey, so when would you
September
recommend
4th?
I come and
I'm
teach
sorry.
me some stuff?
The what?
When would you recommend I come by so you can teach me some stuff?
Anytime you have time.
Like- like
I
what-
work at night, so you work during the day. So you
Yeah.
let me know when you're available, like we can meet. I bring my equipment, and you do a first lesson test, and you love it. We continue. If you don't, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
Oh,
why
it's
I
easy.
love this man so much.
So
Actually, yeah.
You know, we're all about giving
Sunday,
back. Man. I love
Fun
that.
Day.
That's
Labor Day.
what are you typing down? The
Sunday,
digits?
Fun
You
Day,
taking the
Labor Day
digits?
weekend.
Yes.
It'll be Sunday is the 3rd, 9/3.
Yep.
We're gonna do that.
Perfect.
All right.
So keep that in mind, everybody who hears this. It's Art Ovation.
Yes.
Saturday,
the
Sunday,
rooftop
Monday.
upstairs. So it's Perspective Rooftop Bar upstairs at Ovation.
And what are the hours you guys are doing that?
Actually, I'm not sure about the lineup right now. So
Okay.
I know there's a couple DJs during the day. I don't know if they're gonna start earlier at 1.
Right.
But I know
You're doing the
Saturday-
night shift.
We're gonna be 2 DJs. We're gonna be B2B. So it's like 4 songs each other's.
Okay.
That give a nice energy and it's
And,
nice.
and you'll post that on what is your Facebook page?
So I do have the business page, Joey D Entertainment.
Okay.
Please follow it. Click it. Follow. And then I always post where the events are gonna be.
Right.
So I do flyers and I post the flyers online,
Okay.
usually on Wednesday and Thursdays. If I'm late Fridays, but that's a little bit.
And you post on his
I
his
share
group.
that too
Share
with
it on
his
his
page.
group.
Yes.
Okay.
So I love downtown Sarasota. Facebook is easy now for that. You have just one click and you can send it to 3 different pages.
Right.
So it's pretty neat.
Right. Yeah. No, we're gonna get some people there. I
I
mean,
would
I'm
love
sure
to.
you're gonna get a ton of people there just by yourself.
I was there
But-
last night. We were kind of busy, but that was still quiet for season, for-
Yeah. But Labor Day weekend, I'm thinking could be
That's
could
gonna
be
be
a
busy.
good busy weekend, fun weekend. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
Nick and the manager over there does a beautiful job marketing wise, and definitely we're gonna be busy. And you need to get tickets.
Okay.
So soon it's online.
Right.
I will share it with you guys
Okay.
and get your tickets
All right.
directly.
Yeah. I do like everybody I've met there as far as the staff and management and all that. Good people.
Very
I
good
like-
people
I
over
like
there.
them. Again,
Very good.
being kind of new, to the area, I kind of pay attention to that stuff.
Yeah.
The staff and and I can say that pretty much about everywhere. Quite honestly, I mean, we go to Gator, we know Tessa, we go to Bricks, we know Megan, Rise and Nyes, Raph over at
Uh-huh.
Clasico, all
Raph.
super nice people. Everybody seems that's what,
But that's
what
what
we
makes
talk about all the
Sarasota
time,
nice,
right?
Yeah. It's not a city; it's a village.
Right, right.
And it needs to stay like this, even if we're growing up, nightlife wisely, and more restaurants, more activities, more entertainment everywhere. But we need to stay a village.
Right.
You know?
It is. It's
That's
a
that's why we're
big
gonna
small
be different
place.
than
Somebody,
Miami.
I think it was last night. Somebody said to me at Cascanale, they said it's kind of a big small place.
Yeah.
So you need to be careful. You gotta and I think that's what the smart people who live and work here, they are like 99% very friendly. And you need to be cognizant of that, that people are going to know you. They're going to see you. They're going to, so if you're some kind of a jerk, they're going to know, they're going to know who you are,
Especially now, Sarasota is getting on the map,
Yeah.
You can hear Sarasota on the French TV, the national TV. They're like a show about Sarasota,
Oh, really?
saying that Sarasota is a new city in Florida and it's expanding, and you can see Tom Cruise model, and that's not true, but
Right.
that's what I was saying, and on the French TV. And so Sarasota is getting on the map, and we're having more and more tourists over here too. So that's a very good thing.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask you a question. I better ask it now.
This is a
About
time-sensitive
what you
question?
got, what brought you to Sarasota. But before you answer, we have to do our Beetlejuice thing. Ready?
Okay, ready?
So
Okay,
1, 2, 3. Brian Johnson, Brian Johnson, Brian Johnson.
Okay,
So Beetlejuice, the movie. If you say Beetlejuice 3 times, he shows up.
Okay.
So Brian Johnson,
So
Brian
maybe
Johnson, Brian Johnson. We're
eventually
hoping
maybe-
him to get on the show.
Brian
From
Johnson.
AC/DC, Brian
Yeah, of
Johnson.
course.
Yeah.
Easiest
And then
way.
the other one, we have one more.
We have one more.
Should we do the other one?
Yeah.
1,
Ready?
2, 3. Dickie
Jerry
Betts,
Springer,
Dickie
Jerry
Betts,
Springer,
Dickie
Jerry
Betts.
All right, that will be a tough one again.
Yeah, Jerry Springer's not
Springer
coming
would be a
on.
tough one.
He's
Yeah,
not
that would be
showing
cool.
up. So, anyways, what got you from Belgium to Sarasota?
So my dad was here. He lived in Bradenton, and 30 years old, I decided to move on and try to give me another chance, because I came here when I was 15 in St. Pete. When 15 years old, you're different. You're a teenager, and it's different. So I decided to come back 15 years after that when I was 30 years old, and Bradenton. 10 years ago, Bradenton was not. 12 years or 13 years ago, Bradenton was not what it is now. It's expanding too. So it was very hot. And I was in Mediterraneo, the Italian restaurant over there. And I met a server over there, speaking French. It was more eclectic, and more like a melting pot over here than Bradenton.
Yeah.
I felt more comfortable over here than Bradenton. And I moved to Sarasota. There was a Belgian restaurant, and I'm like, okay, that's a sign. They need a server? Okay, I'm going to work as a server. A couple of years later, you're like, I didn't come to Belgium to be with Belgians, you know.
Yeah, and you said you've been here for
13 years
13
now.
years.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Can
yeah.
get rid of the accent.
Yeah. Oh, don't do it. Yeah.
Sorry
Nothing's
about that,
probably
guys.
impossible to do.
Can you put the subtitles
Yeah,
over
so
here?
I've still got.
Are you going to be he's going to have a
Should we have
Sarasota
subtitles?
accent?
I'm
I don't
yeah.
have one yet, do I?
Yeah. No, I don't think we need subtitles. And I hope cause I was born in Thailand, so I hope my Thai accent's not throwing you guys off.
A little bit.
at all.
I hear that
Can you
every now and then,
understand me?
but
Can
not.
you understand
yeah.
me? Okay. 'Cause I've got a deep Thai accent, so I need subtitles for myself. No, but I just and every love about this area too, and we talk about this all the time. Is just like everyone's so happy here. It just seems like because people
Always
from
call
other
it
places,
paradise.
People will not.
Because most of us are from somewhere else that
Right.
isn't quite as nice as
yeah,
here,
yeah.
right?
Right, yeah.
I mean, I love Chicago. I
good
love my
things that-
family there, but I mean, I don't miss snow and sleet and clouds
wind.
and all that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
And I came in '80, but I mean, I wasn't born here, and so it's rare that you find somebody that's actually from here, born, raised, and that's great if you find that unicorn, who's actually been here for that
You're right.
long. But I know everyone just seems so happy and friendly because I think they think about all the benefits that are here as opposed to back where they liked before. But then they're just appreciative. Like they're appreciative to be here with the sunshine and the beaches and all the restaurants within walking distance and the activities and the bay and the kayaking and the
it's. I
everything.
mean, yeah.
And
You're
the Joey
10
D
minutes. 10 minutes to
shows
Lido. 15 minutes to.
Basically, we
Siesta,
live in paradise, guys.
2 minutes
So
to Art
And
Ovation.
if you have
Yeah.
to get to St. Oh, by the way, do you do anything in St. Pete?
St. Pete?
Yeah.
I was playing there a couple of years ago for Twist and Tropez.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, right now, no.
No, so
The
you're
scene is
keeping
very
busy,
busy over
staying
there,
here.
and there's a very good scene over there. I always, if you
Yeah, I
want to
like
hear
the
Oh, I like
music,
St. Pete.
I like the fact Joey D's is a Sarasota. He's
Yeah.
Sarasota's.
yeah.
Yeah,
I like
and he's,
Sarasota, and I want to
Joey
be.
D is
he's
ours.
busy enough here. You don't need to be.
Yeah, St.
Chasing
Pete, you
St.
can't
Pete.
have him. He's ours.
Yeah, I really fell in love with Sarasota, actually.
Yeah.
With the years and everything, it was like I feel like at home now.
Right.
Yeah.
When I remember when I came to visit before when I was a kid, I always had feeling like that's home. It's gonna be my place.
That's
You know,
cool.
it's funny
And
how
I
much
fell in
we
love
hear
with
that.
Sarasota, and I don't want to move
Like-
anywhere.
Like you tell people, about how great Sarasota is, and they're
Right.
like, oh yeah, you live there, of course you're gonna say that, and all. And you have to come down here to feel that special. It really is like communal. It's happy, and everything is so close. You've got statues in the corner that are sweating their buns off.
Like Joe.
Tip him well. He is very hot
Tip
right
him
now.
well.
I know, these people are just
And make
happy.
sure he's drinking his water.
And when they get here, then they say, "Oh my God, you were right. Like the place is amazing."
You're totally right, Mark.
Yeah.
I have some friends from Belgium who are
Like,
arriving
yeah, Of
tonight.
course you're gonna say that, but yeah.
And last time they came, they made a little tour. They went to Fort Myers, Daytona. This time they're like, no, we stay in Sarasota. We don't want to see anything else. We want to stay in Sarasota. We love Sarasota. It's easy for them. They love barbecue, of course. They're from Belgium. They need something else.
Enjoy the
Right.
bricks.
They have breaks. They have Nancy's who's going to be opening. And they love it. They're like, okay, we're going to stay 12 days over here, but we don't want to do anything. We
Right.
want to stay Sarasota. I'm like, don't you want to go
And
to Universal or,
Right.
Nope.
And see, now that you got the Bay Runner here, you could just
Jump on the Bay
jump
Runner,
on the Bay Runner,
head
go
to
the
Lido.
beach, come back
Yeah.
for free. Get a bite to eat, go back up to Art Ovation or Embassy Suites or wherever you're staying. You really don't even have to have a vehicle around here.
It's so easy. I
Just
take the
Uber
trolley
yourself over to
almost
the
every
airport
day.
and you're good
I
to
love
go.
it. I love the trolley. It's such a good thing for Sarasota. It's so easy. The Bay Runner.
Yeah.
Right.
I took it yesterday, actually. It was very nice.
They
Very
got
nice.
two proposed to go from SRQ here to downtown now. So now from the airport. to
Shuttles.
back,
Yes, I
Shuttles
heard
from
about that.
downtown to
That's
the
awesome.
airport. I'm looking forward to
And
that.
I heard
That'd
they're
be
opening
sweet.
5 gates too. 5
Yes,
more gates.
They're expanding. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We actually had so we do the Florida Economic Club, which Joey actually, if you want to show up, it's the second Wednesday,
Second
or
Wednesday.
third Wednesday of every month, and
It's above
the
Gators.
Florida
Right
Economic Club, and we have a guest speaker once a month. So we had the mayor spoke, we had Beaver Shriver spoke one month, we had the
Jenny, the CEO,
CEO
of Selby Garden.
Selby Gardens,
And
we
then
had-
Rick Piccolo.
oh my goodness,
That's
Rick.
right.
See, this is why
Don't
it's
worry
fun.
about it. Don't worry about it.
It's all-
Yeah. We our signage for Joey D took a tumble.
Joey D. Feld.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it down for now.
No, definitely.
We have a guest speaker up there and it's kind of a neat networking group. It's
I guess he does a
we
good
got
job. He
somebody
does a
I
good
know.
job.
No,
that's a statue. It's a real statue.
he is real. That's the loudest surprise I've
That
heard
was a
today.
good one. Well done,
excellent.
Mr. Abel.
That's excellent. Mr. Abel, good work, Mr. Abel.
All right.
So tell me more about that club there.
Yeah,
Where is
no,
that?
Yeah,
it's
tell 'em
awesome
that.
because we actually it's a networking session, but we bring in people who like active community members who talk to what's happening in the community. The point being, it was the CEO of SRQ
Okay.
who came in and spoke and talking about the expansion, talking about all they're doing. And there's a lot more private dollars in there than one would think. Like people are all up in arms because like we're paying for all this in our tax dollars. We're not. Like they're taking private funding for all that
Yeah.
expansion.
Okay.
So it's really interesting. And then we've got probably a couple dozen people who come up. It's the second floor of the Gator Club. Very professional, very cool.
And that's every second
And it's
Wednesdays?
the
The second Wednesday
or
of the
third,
month?
and I'll send you an email about
Yes,
it or
please.
something.
I'll be there.
And it's very interesting. And
So
I
we
think
have a
somebody
beach
you
party
could very-
going on. We
would
do have
benefit
a.
from it. You would definitely benefit from it because it's shop owners, it's business owners, it's you got event planners, and just different people that have different things that I'm sure you'd be able to.
Yeah,
to
I'm looking
meet.
forward to
Yeah.
it. That would be
So
nice. Thank you. Thank you for the invite.
No, actually, you're really going to enjoy it.
I love being with people who love Sarasota and sharing the same love, you know? That's all about the love.
That's what that's all about. So I think we've got our weekend planned there, Scott.
Oh, yeah.
At least
Joey
today.
D's going to have her
Okay, so let's
filled in.
recap. Let's recap our day.
Aloft.
So it's going to be this show. It's going to go. We're going to go get some apple juice or something over at Gator Club. We're then going to go see Joey at Aloft. Then jump in the pool over at the pool party. Then come back to Stottlemeyer's, go see
Monkey Finger.
and then go ahead and head over to. I'm sorry, what did you say? You were-
Sage.
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 But that's a
No,
private
the
party,
rooftop
so
at Sage.
I gotta
Oh,
ask
that's a
the
private
guest.
party.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we'll
a,
close that. We'll close the night at Sage.
It's a private party
yeah,
on
it's a
the,
private
on the
party. So
rooftop?
it's a
Or
not on
inside?
the rooftop. It's I think they have a like a room now
No,
that they're
yeah,
renting.
It's a total. It's a rooftop.
So-
Yeah. And I
No,
think-
but he's not on the rooftop.
oh, you're not.
He's in
No,
a
no,
private
it's gonna be
private
the
party
private room.
inside.
Okay,
So
that's
we're
the
gonna
one
have to go in.
crash.
We're gonna have to go in as a
So you would need
a server.
crash the party. You
so
need
we
to crash the party.
so we need to dress as servers.
dress as
We walk in there, we'll start
As a
cleaning the
DJ,
tables.
guys.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll be
As
the
the
DJ
DJ.
helpers.
Exactly.
DJ helpers.
That's
That's what we'll tell them.
We'll be like the roadies.
Yeah,
We'll be like
we'll help them break
set up.
down.
Yeah. And we'll
Give
bring
me
in
some
drinks.
some time to text.
And this is what
Yeah,
happened.
we'll let you know.
This is what
Let us
happened.
know in
The
advance.
question
You have
of
his
party
number.
over
Just be
This
here.
is what happened last time up at Artivation. So yeah, so I'm like bringing him drinks. So this is the sign. Okay, so this means because he's busy, man. He's
Right.
in the middle of like 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's like this. So I mean that's my sign for he needs another drink.
Okay.
All right. This means Mark, you're bringing too many. Okay.
Mark, you stop.
So, yeah,
Cut it off.
Cut it off. Cut it off. So yeah, we'll be the roadies. That's how we'll get him.
Yeah, you always take good care of me, Mark. Thank you so much for that.
No, you walk.
When
in,
you,
no,
every time I
it's-
see you,
it's
it's always hard the
pleasure
next day.
watching you do what you do. It's a lot of fun. I always, whenever I hear that you're doing something that weekend or you're going to be at wherever we are, I get excited
Thank you.
because it's always.
Thank
a
you,
lot
but
of
it's all
fun.
your support, guys. I mean, like, if everyone could be like you,
No. Pshaw.
that energy.
No, dude. It's,
Yeah, you have to
it's-
listen to a couple podcasts. There's a few stories about Mark being accosted by people. Just elevator going up to
Oh, it's kind of funny.
the West End. Some woman's like, "I know you. Your name's Mark."
No, but it's so-
At
it's
at
so weird.
at
No, no, it's-
McCurdy's. At McCurdy's, just people walking up to him all the time.
But
You know,
it's weird though because I do a group. Like I sit in the dark, and I sit in the dark and I post things.
Yeah.
Like it's not like I'm not like.
Your picture's
it's
not
a-
all over it or anything.
Right. But I mean, but people get the feeling that they know me, because of through the And then we do this, which is cool because we get to meet everybody. But it is weird, like when you're sitting there and going, because I think I posted something about like not feeling too well one day or something, and so we're doing a podcast, and someone's like, "Hey, Mark, I hope you feel better." Like they're driving by. I'm like, "Thank you."
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of creepy. But cool, man. It's fun.
It's
just
awesome what
fun.
you're doing, guys, for
all
Sarasota.
fun.
Please continue.
It's fun.
Don't stop. And
Please tell everybody about us. We
Of
need,
course.
we do need to get people walking up as well as
Well,
scheduled guests,
Well,
and
yeah,
that's
but
what it's all
when we-
about.
That's when we
That's what we
stare
say.
them down,
Yeah.
and we like make them uncomfortable, and we actually like come over here. We bring them on over. But that's part of the fun, man. Just being out here, and even if no one sits down, man, I think people are hearing it. You know,
Right.
and we're just talking about
Sarasota Street Talk,
You know,
YouTube.
And I love
so
that.
on
Sarasota Street
YouTube.
Talk?
So yeah, we're actually changing it. So things were being posted on SarasotaStreetTalk.com.
Okay.
Now we're upgrading it to go to YouTube. That's why we're shooting the videos, and the actual audio will be up there as well. And then it's going to start streaming on iTunes, iHeartRadio, and Spotify for the podcast, which already has the audience. Like they're already out there. So we tag that correctly, and we'll tap into hopefully thousands of people there. So
That's totally
we'll
limitless.
jump up our 10 listeners right now to probably maybe 10,000.
15,000, yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe
You know,
that.
Fingers crossed. So.
But you're gonna be,
I'm sure of it.
people like you are a big part of it.
Look at
Right.
your
No,
page.
We
you
could
have
say
20
when we
people
could say
like
we
Joe.
have the local, and it's all local, right? We don't have anybody
all-
from
that's
outside
all
of
that
We
matters.
all have
Sarasota.
an
That's
accent,
all
but
that
we're
matters.
locals.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. You know, it's just and people like Joey and Nicole Hancock and Amanda and Beaver Shriver. And these are all the people
Kyle.
that make downtown in Sarasota the great place that it is.
Earlier we had
so-
the new cycle place around the corner in the Mark.
I'm sorry.
Ride Cycle.
Oh, yeah. I
Ri-
heard there's
Ride
something
Cycle.
opened over there.
The young girl was here on the show earlier.
Okay, good, good.
Unexpectedly, I mean, we
I missed
Um,
it.
yeah.
I was
but
sleeping
It'll
probably.
be on. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on
I'll-
YouTube.
I'll look for it.
So yeah. So all right. So the question we always ask
Okay.
and put on the spot, as Mark would say, your 2 favorite restaurants. And being in the business, you might have to be careful, but nobody really is going to care. So what 2, 3 favorite places, bar, restaurant? What do you like down here?
It's, Sarasota is a foodie place already, and we have so many good restaurants. And of course, I have favorite ones, but depends on my mood.
Right?
If I want a Belgian food, a comfort food from my hometown, I can go to Antoine's,
Okay.
because it's a Belgian restaurant. If I want Thai food, I can go to another Thai place. There's
Right.
so many good restaurants. So I don't have a very favorite one. It depends on the mood of my wife too, of course, my boss.
Right.
So we don't have favorite restaurant.
You sound like a
places,
politician.
you know.
But you gave us a couple, right?
Yeah, of course. There's
Eggplants and-
like
you said earlier Bricks. I think you said
Breaks
you
is
like
very
Bricks.
good. I go there when my Belgian friends are there because
Right.
I'm not a big fan of barbecue.
Right.
See, once again, it's a mood, but because my friends are there, I'm going there
Yes.
because it's good, and I know the marketing over there, Megan, and everything,
Yeah.
and they're all
She's
nice.
awesome.
They're very nice.
Yeah.
When I look for a restaurant, is to have an experience. You
Right.
know? So if the restaurant give me an experience, I feel good, and I had a good food, the service was nice, I will come back.
Right.
And that's very important. Or they welcome you, and that's what you get in breaks. You have a very good service,
Right.
and they're very polite, and you get the good food. You get what you ask.
And pretty much all the restaurants I've been to have been great. The food's great, the service is great. So far, I don't have one that I'm like, I'm never going back there. But I've only been here a short time. So
Okay.
I imagine I'll learn more.
We have
more
more than
about the
300
place.
restaurants over here, so
No
you have
kidding.
time.
Yeah, I know. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to hit them all. What about, do you know about the piano bar going in?
Have
you heard about that?
I don't have time to do that because most of the time I'm working.
You're working. No, I
So
know.
people
But
are
what do you
like, "Hey,
think
what
about
can you
that?
do on
What do you
Friday
think
and
about that coming here? I mean,
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
We need a place for everybody.
Yeah.
So that's going to be another category of people, and even younger people, younger crowd love
Right.
that too.
Right.
So hopefully we're going to see a mix over there.
Yeah.
When the piano bar is going to be there, we need those. We need to get back to the roots.
Yep.
And I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. More entertainment, more bands, live bands, DJs.
DJs. Yeah.
And if we can find the spot, we can make people dance. That's it.
Right. Right. And talk a little bit about being a DJ as far as picking the music. I assume you pick it based on the audience, right?
Yeah. I mean, some DJs get the playlist ready when they're going somewhere. They knows what they're gonna play. I never know what I'm gonna play because it's so much different places. I mean, if I'm playing at Pizza and Brew, I'm not gonna play the same thing that I'm playing on the rooftop with
Right.
like sunset or vibes. More relaxed. You don't want
Right.
people to jump around on the. So it's different, and that's why I never prepare my playlist because I always look at the crowd and like, okay, what's the next song will make them happy
Right.
and dance or make them feel. Depends of the mood once again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that
It's so fun.
makes sense.
It's so fun. I'm looking forward to teach Mark.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see Mark behind the DJ decks.
I think we were up there once a while back, a group of us, and I think I'm going to assume it was you. Do you remember Rob coming over and you showing Rob? Rob's like Rob. His name's Rob. He's like kind of an amateur DJ guy, and I thought it was you that was kind of showing him around your setup.
Rob?
Maybe a couple months ago. Yeah. Yeah, you might not remember. Do you get that? Do you get that? Yeah, I know. Do you get that? Do you get that? Do you get that a lot where people come up to you though and say, "Hey, can you kind of let me, check out what you're doing?" Other than Mark.
Oh yeah. No, a lot of people. It's you get the attention from the people when you do that. It's a lot of different knobs and
Right.
volume, and people are interested about that. They want, and even the kids. A couple of years ago, I worked at a music compound. It was like a music school.
Okay.
And they were giving DJ lessons. So we did summer camps for the kids. Some kids get it, and some kids doesn't.
Right.
It's like if you like it or not.
Right. That's
And
cool.
that was very interesting. That was very nice. Being a DJ now, when you see all those festivals and you see the number of money the DJ makes, and
Right.
there's some DJs like David Guetta who was making like $750,000 in 1 hour.
Right.
He produced a song every day,
Yeah.
so it's a hard worker.
Right.
So it's a very nice experience, and that's why people wants to start to be a DJ. They see those festivals, they see those people dancing, and they want to do that. They want to be part of that, and it's very fun. I love it. The
Well,
scene changed too, because before the DJ was more controlling the scene. Now the scene is more controlling the DJ. They want to hear some stuff,
Right.
and you have different kind of people, crowd. I mean, like ethnics and Latino vibes and French vibes. You gotta please those people. Like yesterday, I had some French people on the rooftop.
Right.
I gotta play a French song just
Right.
to please them.
Right.
I had some Latino people. I gotta play some suavemente, and some Latino vibes.
Right.
I really look forward to please everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make everyone happy, and I don't like to disappoint anyone.
And that's why there's a whole bunch of songs that you have, right?
Yeah,
You know?
70,000.
70,000.
Yeah. And I'm more like, you can have like 200 people dancing and having fun and coming to me and say, "Oh, that's good what you're doing." I can have one person who come to me and like, "I don't like that." That can ruin my night. That's the only toughest part of being a DJ is like you try to please everyone,
Everybody,
and when
yeah.
you cannot please everyone,
No, 70,000 songs he has.
Oh no, he told me about that.
Yeah.
So my question to him was, all right, like, do you get it offline do you search it? He's like, no, I have it. So he shows me like an attachable hard drive the size of a chiclet. Like this thing's about like this big.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, there's like 750,000 songs on here. Like, you're kidding me. So he actually he has all the songs, obviously. And I guess he does his set list, or I'm sure you described what you do. I don't know what you do, but I guess you set up what you're going to play.
Well, he
So no, actually,
said
that's-
he said
no.
he said he usually does it. He bases what he's going to play on the crowd.
See,
I
I
mean,
do
that's
have
what's
a
cool.
kind of genres
Yeah.
that I know that I'm gonna play,
Right.
but I don't know which song I'm gonna play.
So
I know for the Ovation, it's gonna be like a sunset vibe and more chill, so I know which kind of playlist. Yeah,
It's going up.
it works well. Thank you. So
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
all
get
about
a
the comfort
playlist
of our
ready, but I
guests.
do have some songs that I know in my mind that I'm gonna play, which kind of vibe I want to get. So I'm gonna build something. So I'm gonna start slow. I don't want to blast with bass. Soon I'm there, and people are gonna be like, "Whoa!"
Sure.
So I want to build something and a vibe and create that dancing mood or even the sunset mood.
So as one kind of comes to a close, or you see it's coming, you pick something else, and then you segue it in. And you just kind of do it on the fly like that.
We
right?
have a transition during the night too. The older crowd goes to bed
Right.
and the younger crowd comes. So I have to switch it up. So at the beginning, I will look more for remixes, and you're gonna recognize the song. Oh, I know that song, but it's a beat.
Yeah. And then it gets more obscure as it goes on, as people
Oh.
start having more White Claws. They don't.
I know,
And
I
they're
know.
just out there. They don't even care. You could be playing ABBA or
Oh,
Chopin
ABBA, yeah.
or something, and they'd be still dancing.
Yeah, and he mentioned he plays music to the different crowds. He had some French people from France up
Yep.
there, so he found some songs for them.
Oh, that's
So,
what I'm
yeah,
telling you.
it-
It's always fun whenever we go to any one of your events, man.
Thank you.
so much.
I try to.
So this is where it comes time to the point of the show where I like to give away properties.
That
I
I
like
have to
give away
sign
homes.
something like that. I cannot sue you.
No, well, that's going to happen anyway, I'm sure, because we didn't give you proper, we didn't give you proper warning you're being taped. So I'll be waiting to hear from your attorney. But no, so this
Me
is a
too.
house. I want to give you a house.
Thank you.
Okay, that's for you.
That's my first house.
But it's not just that. This is official, right? So this is the deed. This is the deed to the home. It's a
All
real
right.
Florida deed. Okay. So Scott, actually, I don't have much space here. Would you mind? Could you put his
You
name
want me to fill it in?
as you would like to see it on the deed?
How would you like to see it on the deed? Joey or
Joey D, yeah.
Or you can maybe do it as part of his company. That way, when I sue him, then I reverse sue him after he sues me.
You can get the
then
house.
I
You
get
can
the
sue him
house
for the
back.
house.
I get it back.
Get the house back.
Yeah, put it in your LLC.
Joey D
No, no,
Entertainment.
Joey
You want entertainment?
Yes,
Joey D
perfect. Thank you.
So
Entertainment.
it's putting in the LLC that's actually in a trust. So I won't be able to touch it.
But guys, thank you so much for having me today.
No, man, it's
It was very
pleasure,
fun.
man.
I
Thank
gotta
you.
get ready for Aloft, of course.
yep.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta be there at 12,
That's
getting
right.
ready
He's gotta
to
get
play the
going.
music at
Like it.
1. I'm looking forward to see you guys.
Okay, you just made it illegal. I don't think you can actually. Oh no, I'm sorry. No, you can't. You can't.
What?
Sorry. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to see you later.
No, yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we'll stop here. We'll stop
And
up
thank
there.
you for the house.
No, I'm telling you, and take this to the
Take
courthouse.
your deed.
Go
Take
and
that.
file this.
Where's
and
that
as soon
house
as you-
located?
Was that?
Where's that one
That
located?
house is located in Indian Shores. So that's actually, it's up there right by
Little
Ring
north?
Lake,
Yeah.
on the water.
Yeah.
Up there across the ring. I don't know. I'm just making that shit up. I don't know. But it's wherever you want it to be. Wherever you want it to be.
Wherever you want it to
Hey,
be.
you know
Probably
what?
like in
That's
your.
on Bird
Probably
Key.
in his trunk. It's probably going to end up in his trunk.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But the house itself, I think it's a
No.
Bird Key home.
It's a bird key. There
It's,
you go.
yeah. So, yeah.
Right.
It's a bird house too.
Oh, you know what? Beetlejuice. Let's do that one. I think
All right.
that's Brian Johnson.
Good
Brian
meeting
Johnson.
you.
Thank you so
Great
much.
meeting you. I'll
Thank
see you
Yeah,
Mark,
thank
tonight.
thank you
At,
for having me.
tonight at some either Aloft or Ovation. No wait.
One of the-
Sage.
man,
Why do I keep saying that?
We
Sage.
do have a DJ at Ovation tonight, so
Okay.
you can feel free to go
And that's
there
part
too.
of
He's
your
good
group.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank
All
you,
right.
guys.
Always a
Hey,
pleasure,
thank you.
my friend. Thank you very much.
All right, Mark.
I will. No, I will. See, that's what he. See, this is. And he reminds me about the lessons. See, he doesn't have to do that. He's
Yeah,
a
no,
professional,
yeah.
man. He doesn't. You don't have time for that. You know. But thank you. Dude, I
Put
will,
you on the scene.
I will
Ooh.
rock.
That
the
would be
house
so
for
cool.
20 seconds. 'Cause then people would be like,
He'll be the
"Joey,
guest
Joey."
DJ.
Put
Mark
Joey back on.
Klekaka is the
Klekaka.
Klekaka is the guest DJ tonight.
Well, you know what? Actually, I wouldn't mind taking a couple lessons and whatever you charge
Yeah.
or whatever, and then
Yeah.
maybe for like 5 minutes or something,
Sit in. That's what I'm
sit
saying.
in, maybe
Right.
try something, and then get booed off the stage and have Joey come back.
Yeah, there we
All
go.
right.
All right.
Seriously. All right, my friend.
All right. Have a
Thank-
couple good shows.
Have a good show. We'll see you
Have
like
some good shows.
later tonight.
All right.
take
That was
care.
fun.
Man,
As always.
Quality.
Yeah.
like, that's the people that make Sarasota great, man.
Yep.
Joey D. One of the
Joey
many,
D.
you know? Actually, so I'm going to go and
So
turn
we
off
have
the
10
cameras
minutes.
here.
You only have 15 minutes. You want? Yeah.
I'm gonna
whatever
turn
you
it off
want.
just to save
yeah,
juice.
save the juice. Save the juice for the juice. Speaking of juice.